Hello, my name is Devin McDonald, and I am completing this video for Tech 1010 on answering some questions on the Space Shuttle Challenger incident. Just a little bit background: I do actually work with aircraft for my job with the California Air National Guard. And so this is kind of an interesting topic for me, and having looked into it, I was not alive around this time. It's very interesting to see how it kind of played out. Obviously unfortunate. Anyways, we'll jump right into the questions. What could NASA have done differently? NASA could have kept a better environment of listening to and accepting the advice of the engineers, the people who are physically working on this aircraft, and taking that advice, despite any pressures, whether that be political or financial or whatever those pressures be. Obviously, that's easier said than done. However, if you create that environment, create that as the standard, that standard stays there, and you'll be able to sleep at night. What should Roger Boisjoly have done differently, if anything? This is interesting. It's kind of interesting how this is worded, because from what I understand from the Wikipedia page, he and Alan McDonald were both lead engineers in this, and Roger Boisjoly was more of the was going to be like the czar over the O-rings. Roger Boisjoly, it didn't seem like he had any. I don't think he had anything that he should have been ashamed of. He gave the advice. This is we shouldn't be going through with this because it needs to be warmer. It needs to be above the 53 degrees. That was what what their consensus was as engineers. And I don't think they could have done anything really differently, because then the managers or supervisors took over after that, and it was out of their hands by that point. And I kind of got a little bit more of that information as well. The Wikipedia page doesn't really talk too much about him, but I got a little bit of that from a New York Times documentary, about a 20-minute documentary on YouTube. And it goes into a little bit more as to his position in this whole situation. And it seemed more as if he did basically what he could. What do you, the students, see as your future engineering professional responsibilities in relation to being loyal to management and protecting the public welfare? Well, as an aircraft maintainer, I already kind of understand this as safety is always, it's always the number one. Doing the job exactly as it's supposed to be. And if anybody has any issues or concerns, you bring it up, and everybody has the control to stop that flight line, stop what's going on. And I think that needs to always be the case in every situation, whether or not you are management or not. Your number one concern should be to the public welfare. You can be loyal to management, but management should also be ensuring the safety of you and those who are going to be flying these aircraft, or whatever it be that you're working on. So that's my 2 cents. This was a very interesting thing to look into, and I enjoyed it well. So have a good night.